great. Now you just say that word over and over again until you can't forget it.
Dope AF.
Oh, God.
Geology.
Welcome back.
Hey.
I'm Eric.
I'm Travis. And this is
we're Bookend Gaming, and this is National Park Girls.
It's most likely the finale. And and could possibly be tacked on to the end of the last episode, but we'll see.
You may not hear this part.
You still will. Just still put it in there. Just make it super confusing.
Okay. That makes sense.
Just fade to black, start the outro, and then bring it back. But people might click away. Yosemite glares at me, but it's not as sharp as usual. After all, she knows she can't really deny it in this case. She just rolls her eyes, sheathing the daggers. I think I already read this.
You did. I was just going to let you do it, but...
I'm losing my mind. And with a bounce in her step, Yellowstone goes back to her own meal. The pancakes are as perfect and delicious as before. I devour them with gusto, a lot like Pup with his meal. Some of the syrup from the cakes has spilled over onto the eggs, giving those a tinge of sweetness.
Ooh, that's perfect.
I scarf them down too. Yeah, I just put syrup on my eggs to begin with.
Just mix everything together. It's breakfast.
Yep. We spend our whole meal in comfortable silence, save for the occasional whine from Pup and the giggles from Scion as she plays with him. Once we're finished, I collect both my plate and Yosemite's and start to carry them to the sink. Like a homing missile, Yellowstone intercepts me, whisking the plates out of my hand before I can even protest.
Interception!
Oops, I can handle those. Just gotta shake a tail feather here. Half a pancake and most of Yellowstone's scrambled eggs remain on her plate.
You have to pat her on the butt in appreciation.
I gotta get me one of those. It's okay, you can finish eating. I can take care of these. I reach for my and Yosemite's plates once again, but Yellowstone holds them out of reach. Don't touch my shit.
I want appreciation, but I have to do everything myself, though.
I gotta earn it. Beat my feet. There's already a precarious stack of dirty dishes in the sink, and I don't know how she plans to add these to the pile without making a mess. It's no sweat. No siree. Despite the visible beads of sweat on her face, Yellowstone keeps up the charade. Hey, seriously, just let...
I said!
Yellowstone starts to lose her balance, and the syrupy fork slides from a plate and clatters to the ground below. Pup flinches in surprise.
Oh my god!
Growling at the insolent piece of silverware that dared to enter his domain. Whoops, sorry about that.
Here you go, it's even dirtier now, though.
5-second rule. Dirt and dust cling to the maple syrup, clogging up the tines of the fork. Yellowstone grimaces as she tosses it into the sink, aware of the extra scrubbing it'll need. I settle back down into my seat, recognizing that Yellowstone's not going to let me win here.
Just throw it in her head.
I mean it. I don't mind helping out. But Yellowstone just waves away my offer, despite the fact that she's using one hand to balance our dishes and her other hand to try to cut her pancakes so she can eat.
And the other one to give a peace sign.
Yeah, is she trying to cut them with her fingers? It's okay. It's okay. With a deep, deep sigh, Yosemite places a bookmark in her journal and stands up. Everyone turns to look at her, expecting some tirade about how she can't focus with all this noise going on. I have to poop. But instead she faces Yellowstone and smiles.
How about I help out instead? The person doesn't make the difference. I still don't want help.
Oh, what a kid's cartoon ending this is. Yellowstone's face cycles through a variety of emotions faster than I can process. To her credit, she doesn't start crying again.
It's the feel-good visual novel of the summer.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Now hurry up before I change my mind.
Okay.
I've changed my mind.
Educate yourself. Then I set Teddy aside. Outside, a loud banging sound begins to disturb the quiet park air. There's the distinctive sound of a door being thrown open, and then familiar voices can be heard.
Hey!
Oh, that's yesterday's
No,
idiot.
I don't remember them.
That was...
Devil Woman?
Weeks ago. Was it?
Yeah, that was the guy at least.
Told me you'd taken care of it last night. I don't know where the stinking office is or even if they can help us.
Well, go find someone. We can't go all day without water.
I know. Just give me a second to think. The bickering couple from yesterday and their clunky tin can. I reach for my hat and put it on, adjusting my uniform just a little bit so my my badge is visible.
Are you gonna go give them the what for?
No, not this time.
Can I do it?
Just swoops in and dive bombs them. I head to the front door.
I have to go poop.
My hand on the knob. From the sink, Yosemite glances at me over his shoulder and throws me a nod. I'm going to go help out.
The end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all learned something.
We all feel better.
Yeah.
Is there a fireside chat?
I'm sure there is after the credits.
Right. You gotta achieve Mo. If only that was like linked to Xbox or something.
Yeah, I could not care less about Steam achievements.
Are they even worth points, or is it just
No.
you got 7 of 7?
No, the thing you want in Steam are the trading cards.
Oh.
You unlock trading cards in games, and you can sell them.
Okay.
And some of them are sell for a lot because some of them have big-titted anime women on them.
Oh, well, I want those.
And people want to buy them because they want the collection.
These might be cool.
They're not. I bet they're not. I mean, the achievement picture was literally like a 3-year-old's drawing of a volcano for every single one of them. It's like, y'all can draw these characters. You can't take the time to draw achievement pictures?
No.
Come on.
Eve Adams, Travis, Yosemite, Eric, Yellowstone, more Travis.
Yeah, lots of Travis.
Daisy Guevara,
Hadley
Idiot Wife.
Goodwill.
Clara.
Michael Kovat. Oh, he was Jakey and Croc.
Nice.
Oh, there's like a song going on.
Yeah. So take these broken wings.
And learn to fly again.
That's probably the song that's going on.
It's not.
The Angel of Darkness was a Patreon supporter.
Sweet. Apple Kid. Block 30. DJ Squishy. Just DJ. Demetrius.
Mega Apple Pie.
Nice. Superintendent
Solid Batman.
Chalmers.
With a bagel.
Nice.
And that good old Ren P.
Special thanks to the National Park Service.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for saving us.
Thanks for not having a super volcano activate when you piss off women.
Yeah.
That was all you guys.
It's all your fault. Not an accurate example of the runnings of the National Park Service. Really?
Oh!
They don't interact with personifications of the parks?
I thought it was exactly like this. I was all ready to go into the park service.
I was ready to sign up.
I really hope we get another fireside chat. Yay!
Yep.
All right.
Howdy-o, campers, and welcome back to another edition of mine and Zion's Fireside Chat.
I'm so excited
She's
to learn.
Adorable.
Hello, it's very nice to be here.
There was a whole lot of ruckus about the Yellowstone Supervolcano in today's episode. We're pretty sure most of you got the gist of it.
But we're a tiny bit afraid it might have gone over some of your heads.
Yeah, we think you're idiots. I know it would have whizzed over mine if it weren't for the fact that it is my head.
Oh, Yellowstone.
Shut up.
So that's what we're going to talk about today. Some basic information about the Yellowstone Supervolcano. Yosemite says learning is super important, so I hope you can take this knowledge with you wherever you go in the world.
I totally will, even though I completely forgot the first one.
It did come up. I don't remember why. We were talking about national parks, and I just kind of like chuckled to myself. I'm like, oh my God. I'm going to actually contribute to this conversation because
of this.
It had to do with, I forgot who it was now. Teddy Roosevelt buying Yosemite National Park or whatever, or one of the national parks.
He's the one who made it.
The
made
first
it into a national
yeah.
park. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I actually know about this now.
Yeah. Because you just got to know a thing or two about gastrology if you like national parks.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear about your gastrointestinal system. I think you meant to say geology, Yellowstone.
Geology.
Yeah, that one. Great. Now you just say that word over and over again until you can't forget it.
Dope AF.
Oh, God.
Geology. Geology.
Well, not right now. So while she's doing that,
Geology.
I should probably start off by explaining that the supervolcano is what we call a caldera. A caldera is a big hollow space that's made after a lot of magma is shot out during an eruption. If enough magma is shot out, the ground above it loses support, and the whole thing goes tumbling into the magma chamber. And then I get pregnant.
That's geology for you. Can't understand a lick of it.
Well, I'm glad you remembered how to say it, at least.
Wowzers, give me some credit here. There's a whole lot of stuff I can
I don't
remember.
even know why I do this with you. Really? I'd like to hear what you know.
I remember you're a bitch. Okie dokie, artichokey. Hang tight, because I'm about to drop some super high volcano facts on you. Dope AF.
That's what I was going to say. It's going to be dope AF.
First off, the volcano has only ever had a gigantic eruption 3 times, and they all happened
poor
between
girl.
2.1 million years ago and 604,000 years ago.
Last time it killed 1 million people.
My chasm's too big. No one can please me.
Does that mean when you almost flipped your lid? That was the first time been active in a super duper long time?
I like how we just take this knowledge and ruin it.
Of course.
Like-
Nuh-uh. Just because it hasn't gone kaboom in a minute doesn't mean it's not active.
What?
I'm very active.
I'm sexually active. Oh, yeah. There's plenty of good old-fashioned volcano junk happening underground. In fact, the cause of... One sec. Gotta look at my hand. Geothermal. In fact, the cause of all the geothermal vents that we have, a whole slew of geysers across the park, including my gal, Old Faithful. Ain't that just groovy? I thought it was Old Faithful, not Old Faithful. There's no D, is there?
There is now.
Maybe there is a D. I don't know.
That is pretty... What is it? Let me look at the back of my hand. Dope AF. God, that's stupid.
Ugh.
I'm with you on that one. But what if it goes kaboom for real? It's a little scary to think about.
Then we're all dead. No need to freak. As long as I don't flip my lid again, it should be all good in the neighborhood.
Oh, that's a relief. Thank goodness.
But
Uh-oh.
a lot of tiny earthquakes do happen in Yellowstone. Somewhere in the ballpark of 2,500 every year.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. That's more than I would have expected.
Relax. Go do it. It's just nature doing its thing.
It doesn't sound so bad when you say it like that.
It's totally gonna blow one day, though, and kill us all.
Please don't say something so terrifying so casually.
Not today, cutie, or tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, or even in the next couple of centuries.
Well, you can't guarantee that.
But it will, one day. And when it does, a big old plume of ash is going to pelt down on Wyoming and all the other surrounding states. Plant life and livestock will be suffocated by it and kick the bucket. Maybe even regular folks, too. Buildings and equipment are probably going to get squashed by all the rock. Entire communities might be wiped off the map. Worst case scenario, the delays in agriculture and production could lead to a global economic freefall. Whee! Oh, looks like we're all out of time. Catch you next time, campers, and remember to love our parks. Ooh, oh.
Wiped off the map?
Yeah!
Yay! We're all gonna die!
All it will take is one super volcano to go off, and the planet's doomed.
Yeah, great.
Like, it'll cause, like, all kinds of...
Well, it like blocks out the sun and
yeah. Like, the climate will completely change, even worse than it already is, and it'll fuck up, like, all the fucking plant life, and... Yeah, we'll all be dead.
Cruel.
All it will take is one,
Well,
and we're fucked.
don't piss off Yellowstone.
Right?
What if she's like gets in a relationship and I mean we're just all doomed.
I mean, she's got a lot of pent-up aggression.
She does.
That's why she's not holding Yellowstone's hand.
I think they really need to, apologize to her and appreciate her.
Yeah. Let her wash the dishes when she says she wants to wash the dishes.
The moral of the story is appreciate your women or the world will end.
I'm willing to take that risk.